Welcome back, people. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Big up on the self. Yeah, big up you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Big up you. Big up to everybody out there that be supporting Next Up Sports Talk. Appreciate the love and the support. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the like button. Get the likes up so people can know, you know what I'm saying, the video has been dropped. Also, if you want to be a part of the family, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment below because I'll be looking forward to the comments coming from you, my people. As you can see from the thumbnail, Demarai Gray struggling with being the number one option for the Reggae Boyz. That again is Francis' point of view. This is my point of view. And I believe that Demarai Gray has been struggling with being the number one option for the Reggae Boyz. Now, what does that mean, Francis? Francis, what do you mean by that? I'm going to tell you what I mean. And you can tell me if you agree or disagree. There have been other people. There might have been other people that have said that Demarai Gray hasn't been playing the way that he should be playing. Given that you, the people, you, the people, you Reggae Boyz Nation fans, Reggae Boyz Nation, you guys beat Leon Bailey on a whoop, on a belt buckle, Leon Bailey. Oh, Leon Bailey's not doing this. When he's playing for the national team, he's not doing that. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. Demarai Gray with baller. Demarai Gray with big baller. Demarai Gray with big baller. But if you know anything about sports, especially team sports, whenever you have a number one option or a number two option, usually the third and the fourth player, the coaches are not game planning for them. The game plan isn't set out for them. The scouting isn't for them. So they're able to fly under the radar and produce. Because why? The focus is on one or two other players who are better. That is why the game plan is for that player, the number one option, or even the number two option, depending on the sport that you're playing. While Leon Bailey was playing on the pitch, Leon Bailey was the focus on the right side. So Demarai Gray on the left side was having his way. He was having his people. He was having his way. I mean, red hot, fire red hot. Demarai Gray was red hot to the point where people actually believed that he was on the level of Leon Bailey, when in fact Leon Bailey was taking a lot of the pressure away from the players like Cephas, like a Shamar Nicholson, like a Mikel Antonio, and like a Demarai Gray. But I've said it time and time again. You can go back and check my videos because they're there. If you don't believe me, go back and check the videos. They're there. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I've always said it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So now that the crown, the people, you, the people, Reggae Boyz Nation, you have crowned Demarai Gray as the number one option. When we need a goal, you swing the ball to the left side, give it to Demarai Gray. When we need something happening, you give the ball to Demarai Gray. But where have you seen Demarai Gray? Where is Demarai Gray? Copa came around. He was coming off an injury. He wasn't fit. Okay. He wasn't fit. So he didn't perform well. He didn't perform well in the games before the qualifiers. But when Copa came around, he disappeared. You get the ball over there. First of all, he looks very out of shape. And again, this is no slight. This is not no beating down. This is not negative towards Demarai Gray. It's hoping that somebody will hear this and try to get through to Demarai Gray to figure out what exactly is going on. Why is it that you move from number two option to number one option and your game has literally fell apart? Literally, you have fallen apart. And it's not that you don't have the skill or the talent or the IQ, because you do. It's just, it's not coming together on the field. And we have to talk about it. It is the elephant in the room. It's sucking the air out of the room. Pause. With the type of stinker games that Demarai Gray is putting on tape. This is on tape. You can see it for yourself. So we have to talk about the fact that Demarai Gray has the crown on his head as the one. The one. I mean, there's other players on the team too that's been known as the one that hasn't done anything as well. Because Shamar Nicholson was on this hot goal streak, and he also has kind of fallen off. Well, I don't know if it's out of shape. Can't see him. And he can't find the back of the net. But it hasn't been as bad as you, Demarai Gray. And I know you can do better. We all know you can do better. Let's be honest with ourselves. We know you can do better. That is why the people crowned you as the next one. Leon Bailey took some time off / suspension. They said, don't worry. We don't need Leon Bailey because he ain't scoring. Leon Bailey ain't scoring. How much chances he ain't scoring for the Reggae Boyz when they come internationally? He's not scoring. Demarai Gray's the one that's doing all the work. But now that you move Leon Bailey out of the way, he's not on the team no more. He's nowhere to be found. He's taking a break. And Demarai Gray is supposed to be the one that's going to slide into that number one position. He's supposed to slide in to a place where he's controlling the team now, where the ball goes to him. When he gets the ball, he's making the plays. He's playmaking. He's taking on the left side of the field. He's pretty much making it unbalanced because he's playing so well on the left side of the field. That when all the attention swings to the left side of the field, because whenever he has the ball, he's so dynamic that Bobby Reed and Dixon and whoever's on the right side should be having their way. Kind of the same way when the game plan was on the right side of the field for Leon Bailey. Unbalanced, the left side had its way. But I always say, and I've always said, and people, they bash me. They bash me. They say, I don't know what I'm talking about. They bash me. But let's keep it 100,000. Demarai Gray has played terrible. As a number one option. Not just as another player on the team that's performing well on the left side. I'm talking about as the number one option. As the go-to. As the player when we need something significant. When we need something magnificent. When we need something that is out of this world. We call on Demarai Gray. That option hasn't been there. Now, based off his skill, he's going to cause an unbalance on the left side of the field. But you can tell he really needs his Batman. Because he's in Batman role and we can't find Demarai Gray. But when Batman is around, Leon Bailey, you know, Robin is having his way, which is Demarai Gray. And again, this is no slight. Not trying to talk no type of junk, no type of mess. I'm not trying to talk no foolishness to Demarai Gray because I respect the player. I respect all players. I respect everything that they do and all the training they go through, the tough times they have. But we can only talk about what we see on the tape. We can only talk about the fact that the fans have crowned you the savior, the next one. After they push Leon Bailey aside, say he's not producing. He produces for Aston Villa. He produces for his football club. But when it comes to the international team, he ain't producing. So we want Demarai Gray because Demarai Gray be producing. Now, when you look at it, what are we looking at? We're looking at a player who has the skill and the talent, who's supposed to be the go-to when we need a goal, when we need something significant in the game that you can pass the ball to Demarai Gray. He can hold on to it. He can make good decisions with it and definitely put the ball in the back of the net. And we can't see that. I can't see that. I don't know about you. Can you see that? That's what we're dealing with right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't want to have to do this, but I got to do it because it's my job. It's my job to bring to you, the people, the things that you might not see and understand. That we can't coochie and smooth and kumbaya with the players. We're going to support them and be positive. But we also have to try and uplift them and point out the things that we can clearly see are issues. And the issue is that Demarai Gray hasn't been playing to his fullest potential, to his potential. And there could be many reasons why. We as the fans, we need to know, because the only thing that we know is what we see on film, is what we see when we watch the game, whether in person or otherwise. And impact is what number one options do. The go-to players on the team, impact. Impact. Yes, you've been crowned as the man of the team, the best on the team. And yes, it's a team game. But in a team game, if you are talented as Demarai Gray is talented, you make a difference. You make an impact. Whenever you touch the ball, the other team knows, like, we got to focus. All our attention got to be on this player because he can do something dynamic at any given moment. He can make something happen for the rest of the team at any given moment. And that is what I believe been lacking with Demarai Gray. Those explosive plays, that sureness, that anchor that the team can anchor onto Demarai Gray to create something significant. Pressure is going on. They can swing the ball to the left side of the field. No, Demarai Gray can step in and really do what he has to do. But you guys let me know in the comment section if you agree with me or not. And you can check my previous videos of when I'm saying, we can't see Demarai Gray. Where is Demarai Gray? He's on the left side of the field, disappearing. He's just out there walking. He's out there. He's not a part of the game. And when the ball does come to him, he's not doing anything impactful with it. You can check my previous videos because I've been talking about this. But now I see other football YouTubers talking about it as well too. But I've been said it already. There has to be impact. I've called out the players that I feel like need to be called out, because sometimes you need to be called out. You might not agree with it. I don't expect you to agree with it, because you've been, petty rampage your whole entire career as a footballer. People got to tell you that you're the greatest and pat you on the back. There are going to be a lot of people that go pat you on the back. But there's also going to be me that's going to tell you, like, there's some things that need to change. There's some things that can be corrected. There's some things that can make you greater than what you are right now if you focus on them. And I'm here to talk about those things and point them out. As we know what the good is, we can see it. We've heard it. But we have to talk about the things that need adjustment. And being the number one option, clearly the number one option is too heavy for Demarai Gray. Being the number one option, being the go-to guy, might be too heavy for Demarai Gray. But you guys let me know in the comment section if you agree with me or disagree. This is my point of view from what I see on tape, from what I watch and I see. And I'm looking for my best player to have some type of impact. You don't always have to score, but you have to create opportunity and chances for others on the team, for them to look like they're the greatest, the same way Leon Bailey did for Demarai Gray, taking away the pressure by being the number one option. Demarai Gray just had to play his game. But now he's the number one option, Demarai Gray. He has to create opportunities for himself, for his teammate, and for the team in any given situation. It's not easy. It's difficult. Do I think he can do it? Yeah, I believe he can do it. It might be a psychological thing. Might need to talk to a therapist to just climb over that hump, that mental hump. Sports therapist might be good. He might be dealing with some injuries. Whatever the case may be, there should be no excuses. Because when the lights turn on, all we want to know is that you're ready to perform at your highest. And we haven't seen that from Demarai Gray in a bunch of games. In about 5 to 10 games, we haven't seen the best of Demarai Gray. But we know why. Because they're overloading the left side of the field. They're overloading the left side of the field. So all the pressure is on the left side of the field where you are at. If you reach this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Drop your comments. I'm interested to know how you, my people, feel about my thoughts, my opinions when it comes to Demarai Gray, and continue to try to pump up Demarai Gray. Pump him up to get him playing at his level. It's not about division. It's about everybody coming together. I get passionate about it, man. I'm passionate about the team. I'm passionate about the way the players perform. And I'm a very, very, very big advocate for training outside of the club, working on your game. You can always sharpen your tools. And I feel like Demarai Gray needs to spend some extra time just sharpening the tools, whether it's match fitness, whether it's feel for the game. But there got to be some type of sharpening there. His tools got to be sharpened again. What's Francis? You already know what it is, man. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And Demarai Gray is struggling with being the number one option for the Reggae Boyz. If you know why, let me know in the comment section. The face definitely doesn't tell a good story. But I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love. I'm out.